So in the previous session, we have talked about business intelligence concept. What do you mean by BI, and how what different kind of analytical methods, process, systems are present under BI. Supported to BI, we are having one more system called a decision support system. So we have seen the outcome of business intelligence process is to make a informed decision, which will help to grow your business or suggest some suitable actions for the business. That is what the BI's outcomes are. Now, with alignment of SBI's outcome, decision support system will play an important role for identifying informed decisions there. So, decision support system (DSS) is an information system designed to assist in decision making by analyzing large amount of data, representing it a way that will help decision makers to make an informed choice out of it. Okay, this is the data. This is what had happened in the past. Now, these are the insights. Now, you decide what action to perform, where to go. That is defined by the decision support system. So this DSS support businesses or organization decisions by providing relevant data, models, and tools that allow decision makers to evaluate various options and scenarios. That is what primary outcome of decision support systems are. It's like this method. Say this. There are various types. These are the types. Initially, it's mentioned types over there. Model driven, data driven, document driven, knowledge driven systems are there. Okay, and decision support system is a computational tool to which can be used for two different things. It can be used for individuals. It can be used for the organizations. So what for? See, for individuals also you can use, organizations also. They are assisting. It's like an assisting tool for performing individuals and organization in the final outcome, that is your decision making system here. For decision making system, that is what decision support system basically does the task for us, which is an assisting tool in BI. See, here in DSS, just like I mentioned previous example, so what they exactly contains. Definitely decisions are taken on the data which we require as input to it. So data is collected first of all from various sources. We have internal databases where data is collected autonomously, or we can have external data sources also from the data is taken out. That is data collection methods. Then we have data analysis methods, analytical models. They use analytical models, tools such as statistical analysis, forecasting method like time series analysis, or optimization tools like linear programming to process and interpret the respective data. That is, data analysis techniques are there. Collect, analyze, then user interface. User interface is a method by which user can see what insights we gain, what kind of data is taken as input, what kind of insights we gained out of it. That is user interface. So it provides a user-friendly interface for decision makers to interact with the system, view the reports, and generate the scenarios. Okay, and last, flexibility. The DSS is designed to be adaptable, allowing users to explore what if scenarios or make decisions under various conditions. Like what in previous example also mentioned, previous session we have seen scenario analysis. What if kind of, if this situation arrives, then what to do? So all kind of situation we can combine, will make it flexible, and based on that, informed decisions are possible. That is what DSS basically contains. See the types of DSS I already mentioned in the previous slides also. Knowledge driven, data driven, communication driven, model driven, and document driven. These are the different type of DSS are available. So what kind of driving force present under them, using that DSS types are defined here. See the first one, data driven DSS, which focuses on accessing and analyzing large volume of data. So they are only based on data. Whatever data is available with us, what is data being used as input to the system, based on that the DSS is created for data driven. Second is model driven. Model means an algorithm which finds some novel insights inside it, and accordingly predictions are made. So it utilizes the models or simulations to evaluate potential outcome based on different decision variables. Based on the different decision variables. So we are having a model. So decision variables means input data, which are given as input to models, and based on that, how decisions are getting changed, how they're effective, how they're impacting. That is identified. Then knowledge driven. We know the knowledge. We talked about the knowledge also in previous topic, where they provides experts advice or use AI to support decision making system. Knowledge. I'm not having a knowledge of respective system, so I'll get the help. I'll take this help from the person who is having knowledge, and using that decisions are made. That's called as knowledge driven. Last is communication driven. It facilitates collaboration and communication among the decision makers. So multiple decision makers are there. So whatever insights you got will be provided to all the decision makers there, and they will communicate, they will decide, they will collaborate with each other to make an informed decision out of it, which is called as communication driven DSS there. Fine. These are the four type of decision support system present, out of which is suitable for our organization will be chosen, and then the informed decision will be taken out of it. For so this basically requires the data, means the insights which are gained using BI are given as input to DSS, and using that the predictions are made. Now, what are the components of DSS? When actually we are going to build the DSS in our organization, in our company, then which kind of components are required? So database first component there, where DSS is required, model based, knowledge based, GUI, and user. So let's see what meaning of it. Data first, data management. So data management is the process where all data is stored, databases. These databases from where actual data is taken. So this data can be in the database format, like SQL, NoSQL. It can be a spreadsheet format, can be a CSV file, can be an Excel file, or any other external system or internet network from where you are accessing the data. Correct. Which ensure data quality and accessibility for analysis. That is data management at the primary source. Then model management. Second is model. Which kind of models? Many are there. And statistical model, optimization model, analytical model, simulation models. Okay, where they are using mathematical system to check what relations the data is basically containing. Where the relations are found, that is what final model is created. So it helps analyze the data and predict the outcome from this, which is called as model management. Then user interface, we have user interface, means by which user can interact with this system. It provides an intuitive interface for users to interact with the system, basically. With what techniques are there? Dashboard can be taken, visualization methods and reporting tools are there. With the help of it, user can interact with these systems. And finally, knowledge base. Knowledge base, definitely it's created by some person who is expert in the respective area, where some rules can be possible, where guidelines are there, where expert knowledge is told to support decision making. Basically, it's used in rule based or the expert system. The expert system is a part of AI, which we are used traditionally for so many number of years. But today it's like a sign. But knowledge base can be possible with the help of this system. Now, how it works? Common steps which are being followed in decision support system. So, in alignment with BI, the same process is followed here. But primary outcome decisions are basically supported. So, what we have, first of all, we have input data, which is collected from various sources like ERM, CRM, ERP systems are there, or external data sources like market trends, social media trends are taken. Then we process the data. Process data will contain a lot many different techniques, like cleaning of the data is present. Different analytical tools can be used to model and models to process and analyze the data particularly are possible. Then we generate some insights from it, actionable insights rather, with the help of reports, visualization, recommendations. So all things are taken there. And finally, support the decisions, help user to evaluate options and make informed decisions out of it. This is what data-driven decisions are taken out. In connection with DSS, there is one more system called as ISS present. ISS means Information System Support, where this will be acting as support for it. So it provides timely, accurate, and relevant data. These decisions enable decision makers to make informed and effective choices out of it. See, there are various other parts of ISS, Information System Support, are present. With the help of it, it's possible to make an informed decision there. See, first we have ES, Executive Support System, MIS, Management Information Systems, then Decision Support Systems, Transaction Processing Systems, Office Automation Systems, and Knowledge Work Systems. So these all different types of ISS can help decision makers to make an informed decision. What is the meaning of it? The first is Transaction Processing Systems, TSS, TPS. Transaction means any financial transaction basically is done. It's called as transaction there. So this system can handle routine day-to-day transactions and operations of business, such as sales orders, payroll, inventory management. All these functions are present, which support decision making by ensuring accuracy, reliability of the transaction data over there. They call it MIS, Management Information Systems. Means whatever managerial process are there, managerial process required some sort of data. That data is taken as input to MIS, and based on that, informed decisions are taken out, which is called as management information systems. It was a separate area of study under the business intelligence, but it's taken out as a part of BIS or DSS itself. Okay, what MIS does? MIS collects, processes, and presents routine data in a summarized format, like daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, and this data will be helped to identify valuable insights into performance efficiency, operational metrics, and helping managers to monitor ongoing activities and identify the issues early. That's possible in MIS. Next, DSS is also part of it. I just talked about it. Decision makers can use that data to make an informed decision out of it. That is what we do. And here we are going to have scenario analysis, what if kind of analysis to perform the actions. Then EIS, executive information system, where top order executives of companies will have that access to the data, information access to them, and using that they make an informed decision out of it. So EIS provides top executives with easy access to key performance indicator KPIs and critical success factors. There's one more term CSF we use. By with the help of it, the success outcomes are definitely possible. So we support in decision making by maintaining the overall health of organization, find the trends, and make a long-term strategic decisions based on it. That is EIS does. Next, expert system is a part of AI. In early stage of AI, this expert system has played very important role to generate a knowledge base for learning something in algorithms. There, we also they are being used in decision support system, where they uses AI and knowledge-based rules to simulate human expertise in solving the complex problems. That's what as ES, expert system. So whenever the things are domain specific, like I want to solve problem in healthcare sector, I want to solve problem in e-commerce sector, I want to solve the problems in the telecommunication sector. So particular person who is expert in his knowledge base is used in information system. And next AI/ML based information system, where they are having ability to analyze the large volume of data and then identify the pattern, make an informed decisions, or perform some recommendations based on this. This is playing very crucial role in decision making. Fine. So these are the common techniques present. But a few years ago, there was a person, Herbert Simon, who has created a model for making an informed decision systematically. And that's called a Simon's decision support system process. Herbert Simon was a renowned scholar in decision theory, introduced this model of decision making, particularly the concept of DSS there. So his model consists of three primary phases, which are useful for understanding how DSS will help in decision making process. That's it is one. First step, intelligence, that is what to fix, find what to fix, then design, then find the fixes, then choice, then pick a fix, and then implement it, then apply the fix, like that. But they can go back also, back to the choice again, they can back to design again, then back to intelligence phase again. It's like a revolutionary process which is being designed by the Herbert Simon here. So what it contains, the intelligence phase, first one, where problem definition is given. Here we identify and understand problem or opportunity that require a decision. What is the problem? What is the question that we are having in your mind? So this will, where decision makers can help, it will help decision makers to gather relevant data, recognize the problem, and define the scope of decision where a decision will be made. Okay, that's what the first step, intelligence phase, is containing. See, activities are performed, gather data sources, identify the issues, and set the goals and objective of related decision. Second, design phase. Maybe design. Second, fix. Design, decision makers develop a possible solution or alternative to the problem. It's a possible solution. That's taken. Alternative to the problem that can be taken, which involves formulating various strategies or courses of action that could solve the problem. Strategies or course of action, just like a prescriptive analytics generate the results in that is design phase. What actions are done over here? You can see this one: developing different possible solutions, formulating alternative course of action, prescriptive action, and evaluate the feasibility, risk, and benefit of alternatives there. Then you can use the optimization model, simulation, decision trees. All these operations are possible. Next is choice phase. Out of all the choices available, make an informed, perfect alternative for this. So choice phase involves selecting best alternative from the set of options developed in the design phase. From the set of options developed in the design phase, whatever are present that can be taken. Then decision makers compare the alternative based on the specific criteria and select the one of the best which meets the objective for which you make the choice there. Correct? How to do this one? So key activities perform are compare alternatives based on KPIs, cost, benefit, risk, then make a decision based on analysis and judgment and use decision rules or algorithm to for selection process. Last time, implementation. Implement it. So one best alternative is selected, then the decision needs to be implemented. So we can perform putting the chosen courses of action into practice and ensure that the necessary resources and steps are in place present. Okay, what actions, what activities are possible there? Allocate the resources for execution, set the monitor to control the system, and adjust the strategies based on feedback and new data. That's what we can do in implementation. These are Simon's processes. One extra phase is also possible. Monitor this. Just like you may have learned about software development lifecycle, we are having the last step as maintenance. It's something like that. So after everything is implemented, decision making process doesn't end. The decision maker must track the result of decision and determine if it is achieving the desired outcome or not. If it is achieving the desired outcome or not, that is, you are going to monitor it continuously. So primary activities will be monitor outcome, gather the feedback, and adjust the decision based on the feedback that you are receiving from there. This is what these are the key activities performed under it. Fine. So this is what is Herbert Simon process. Why steps are present under it. Out of that, last step is not mandatory to work, but how this DSS and BI are combined together there. Because I already mentioned about it. BI's final outcome is to make an informed decision. So definitely DSS will technically help BI to make an informed decisions. See, the both are focused on enhancing decision-making process, but each contributes in distinctive way. See this. BI focuses on gathering, processing, and presenting the data to provide insights into business performance through reports, dashboards, and visualization. Correct? So, descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, descriptive analytics that can be easily done with the help of BI processes here. But what about DSS? DSS support complex and non-routine decisions by using data, analytical models to simulate the scenarios, evaluate alternatives, and guide decision makers on how to act. It often involves predictive and prescriptive analytics. Predictive and prescriptive analytics. If you show above, descriptive and diagnostic are there. But DSS contains predictive and prescriptive analytics. That's what different that they are carrying here. Now, combining with data foundation. So BI provide data and historical insight for DSS. They can have real-time decision making. So BI feeds real-time data to DSS. That's possible. Complementary roles. BI support operational and tactical decisions, while DSS needs strategic and complex decision making. Decision process. BI inform decision makers on what to perform. DSS helps them how to perform, how to act. That's what the difference that they are carrying over here. Presently present between the DSS and BI. Let's conclude. What do you mean by decision support system? We have just learned about it. The powerful tool that enhances decision making by providing data, models, and analytical capabilities. Fine, first. Second, they are enabling informed decision making process by analyzing large amount of data in user-friendly way. Benefits, efficiency improvement, better risk management, and ability to explore decision scenarios, various simulations. Fourth, as business continues to navigate complexity and change, DSS plays essential role for optimizing outcome, supporting for long and short-term decisions both. And as a conclusion, we can say DSS is a vital asset for organizations for seeking to enhance their decision-making process and stay competitive in their dynamic business environment. That is what exactly the meaning of decision support systems are. So in alignment with BI, decision support system also plays a vital role to make an informed decision using the previous data, using the appropriate, suitable, and organized data on any kind of models there.